PSG 5, Chelsea 2. And that was actually a good game of football. Until the last 16 minutes, it was a competitive game of football. And Chelsea should have got more from the game. Don't get me wrong, PSG slapped them if you look at the scoreline. But it wasn't a 5-2 game. PSG shouldn't have won by a 3-goal margin. It all started with Barcola. That finish, by the way, that finish is crazy. This guy is literally the PSG version of Gakpo, but he manages to score a goal like that. It's crazy. The quality must have rubbed off onto him. And then Dembele has a chance after that, but he hits the post, and the keeper, the Chelsea keeper, ironically, makes a very good save. Chelsea reply with gusto in loads of space. I don't actually know what Nuno Mendes is doing. He's in no man's land. He's not at his left-back position. Gusto gets loads of space. And the PSG keeper should have saved it, but he goes under him to make it 1-1. And like I say, Chelsea are in the game. PSG managed to stick their noses in front with Ousmane Dembele. This is crazy. Cole Palmer has a shot. PSG have a breakaway. Caicedo jumps in. The centre-back jumps in. And then Cucurella's chasing Dembele, who looks like he's bottled it because he cuts back and the centre-back Fofana and Cucurella catches up to him. But then he goes back on his other foot and buries it. He finishes the job to make it 2-1. And yeah, PSG look like they're flying. But then Desiree Doué gets caught by Pedro Neto, who I think is doing nothing for Chelsea recently. And he's not a very good player. He's a mid-winger. He's lucky Garnacho is the other choice at the club because he probably wouldn't play. But he bursts. The one thing he has got, he's got pace. And he bursts down the wing, cuts it back for Enzo Fernandez in a tidy finish where you can't actually blame the keeper because the keepers are not saving that. And it's 2-2. Chelsea look like they're in the game. It looks like a competitive game, unlike other games like Man City getting drilled by Real Madrid, Liverpool getting beat by Galatasaray, which was an end-to-end game, Premier League teams looking rubbish. And then the collapse happens. Kvaratskhelia comes on. I believe it's for Barcola, and Kvara was annoyed because he didn't start that game. He said it in the interview after. He wanted to start. You want to play these games, but you got benched. Rightfully so for PSG because Enrique annoyed him so much that he wanted to turn up, which is crazy. So the third goal comes from Chelsea's keeper trying to play it out from the back. This is Reem Rossini's style of football. You shouldn't play like that. Not against a team like PSG who are waiting to press you. Barcola nicks the ball off him. Barcola's still on the pitch at this point. I don't think Kvara's on the pitch yet. He nicks the ball off him. It goes to Vitinha. The Chelsea keeper, Jorgensen, is that his name? Is out of his goal and he gets chipped by Vitinha. 3-2, and it still looks like it is a competitive game. If Chelsea can take a 1-0 goal difference back to Stamford Bridge, there's still a chance they can win because they've beaten PSG before, something a lot of teams can't say. And on their day, they can beat anyone, Chelsea. But then their defence collapsed. Kvara came on, 85th minute. To be fair, this was an insane goal. So even if it is 4-2 and you bring that back to Stamford Bridge, it's not too bad. The fact that it finished 5-2 is where the problem lies. But this goal, this fourth goal for PSG, oh my word, he cuts inside, whips it. No keeper saving that into the far corner. The celebration's called. The PSG fans are going wild. Then he scores another to make it 5-2 with a cutback from Hakimi. And the Chelsea keeper probably should have saved it. It bounces off him and goes into the net as well. And Chelsea look distraught. I doubt they'll bring that back. They look finished. At Liverpool, Arsenal still have a shot. Man City are cooked. They lost 3-0. Real Madrid battered them. I need to make a vid on that later. And Chelsea have got no hope left. English teams look awful in this competition. I would say, up until this point, Bodo Glimt look like a better side than the Premier League teams, which is mad. I know they're playing inferior opposition, but still, the English Premier League is not all that. It's trash. Play for corners, play long throw-ins. They can't actually play football. And this is where they're going to get caught out in the Champions League. What a game of football, though. That was actually a quality game. That's why I didn't want it to finish 5-2. Because it's a quality game of football that you want to be competitive at Stamford Bridge. Because now, Chelsea need a miraculous comeback.